I'll turn it back to you if there's nobody else who would like to come up and say a few words. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out again. Again, thanks to the cooks out there at the grill. Thank you. It's good. All the food was good. Those who iced down the beer, thank you. And I'll turn it back over to Radcliffe now. There's more food, more spirits inside, and I want to emphasize the fact that this is an RM picnic. We're here to enjoy each other's company, to get to know one another, to see some of those guys that, you know, you say transportation. I remember those guys. They work down in the dungeon somewhere, you know, or PML, you know, they work in that pristine lab somewhere out on the base. But it's a real diverse organization we work in here, and I really feel that it's important at least a couple times a year, picnic time during the summer or Christmas time, when Santa Claus comes, and we get together as a group. And hopefully you don't just talk with the same guys you see every day, you know. Kind of gets boring after a while, you know. Look around and talk with someone else while you're out there, all right? We have to be reminded we're at a real airport now, you know, guys. These planes keep coming by. But I'd like to be brief in my comments, which my staff will find difficult to understand, since I normally bore them to death on Wednesday on staff meetings. I can truly say, I have enjoyed every minute of this assignment. It is a premier assignment, in my view, in the United States Air Force. It will be difficult, if not impossible, to ever top this. I have witnessed amazing events in Berlin. I have witnessed amazing events at Tempelhof Field. It's rare that an individual has an opportunity to span those sort of circumstances. And my family and I think, will look back upon this assignment as a peak in our time, in our career, and certainly a very enjoyable and wonderful assignment. And the thing that makes it on the job, makes the job go smoothly, is good people, and I'm looking at them out there. Whether it's the transporters down the hall in TMO or down out there in vehicle maintenance, not to speak of our TMO friends who drive the buses, our vehicle ops boat friends who drive the buses every day, be it in supply, who is going to be heavily involved over the next several years in the drawdown process. The transient alert guys are out on the end of the building and hardly ever get visited. They feel lonely out there, but they are definitely appreciated by me. The folks in PML, those guys in the white coats, the lab guys, we worked a lot with them. I've worked a lot with them, and I appreciate their business a lot more than I did when I arrived. Contracting. They're the guys on the front line of buying, and they've done a lot of strange things here over the years. They've done a lot of unusual buying practice to satisfy the front office and to keep me out of trouble. And I can certainly say I see a lot of familiar faces, even from across town here today to join us and are on our organizational day. I don't want to forget anybody, so I have to remember those AC guys, that budgeteer, the hat I'm wearing, the chief, and the budget guys. I've spent a lot of time, I think a lot of my effort, trying to make sure that we have the money and resources to face the future here. I want to feel like I've been a little successful, and I think Tom Edelman and I have worked hard to make sure those resources are available, be it the accounting and finance guys who have to pay all these strange bills, be it the budgeteers who have to prog it, or even that small little office called Cost down there who's analyzing everything to death. But I think we've got it all pointed in the right direction there. I'm trying to go through my litany of things: cost, transportation, supply. Just I think I'm my LGX guys. Did I miss anybody else? LGX. I think that's the only organization I haven't picked out. But it's an office of one. Patrick is on leave, so I can say that he's been a fond friend and a very big help. And it's a diverse organization, the DCR. It's something that's hard to understand if you come from the outside. The maintainers all have a fairly clear objective. The DOI guys just, you know, kick the planes, they get off the ground somehow. But RM is a real strange animal. A lot of folks put together. Some of them don't seem to think they have a common interest. But really, that support aspect that you guys do out there is the thing that really makes the base tick. And I can say I appreciated all the support you've given me. Now, I ask you to look to the gentleman in front of me and his charming wife and their children, and know that I've had the pleasure of planning all of this stuff that we're going to face in the future. It's called the drawdown, and there will be some difficult times, I know, ahead, but I think this is the man who can make it happen. And follow him. Please give him your loyalty and support as you've given it to me, and I think you'll find that the time and energy you put in will be very well spent, and I want to thank you again for all of your help over the years. Farewell.